Acacia nilotica is also called as Kika or Acacia nilotica or Acacia nilotica. The aim of Kudrat Ke Saathi YouTube channel is to grow more native trees and help reduce the effect of climate change. Growing native trees helps us to face drought, floods, rising temperature, pollution, and much more. I am not encouraging to cut trees to get commercial benefits out of it. So, what is the exact problem? Destruction of forest trees is leading to climate change and unpredictable weather patterns. We are also losing our native birds, animals, which are indigenous to our country, and they play a vital role in balancing our ecosystem. When we cut down trees, we lose the forest cover, due to which we are facing severe floods, drought, and poor quality of our soil. So let's see what are the characteristics of a babul tree. Babul tree has thorns. It can withstand dry environments. It can also endure floods. It can be used as a protective hedge due to its thorns. Its wood is strong, durable, hard, and shock resistant. It provides timber, fodder, and dye. It impacts environment through soil reclamation and enrichment, protects against fire and wind. That means we can get back the nutrients of the soil by growing more bubble trees. It's a great source of biodiversity. The foliage and the tree pods dropped during dry season are a great source of nutrient during food scarcity. So there are two subspecies of Acacia nilotica. One is Indica nilotica and tomentosa. Other is Adstringens Leocarpa subhaliata kraussiana. The pod shape for these two species is one is necklace shaped and other is straight edged. Rainfall is 600 to 2300 mm, and for other it's 100 to 1500 mm. The temperature range is same for both the subspecies, and forest frost tolerance. The amount of frost that they can tolerate is moderate. The soil depth is low to granite to clay for Indica nilotica tomentosa. For other subspecies, it's high. The soil texture is heavy for one subspecies, and for other, it's lighter, medium. The drainage is quite low in Indica nilotica and tomentosa, but the drainage is quite high for the other subspecies. The growing condition is seasonal. In seasonally flooded conditions, the Indica nilotica and tomentosa can grow, whereas in drier areas, the subspecies Adstringens Leocarpa subhaliata kraussiana can grow. Wildlife support. Its babul tree leaves and pod are used as fodder in dry areas grazed by camels and goats. Pods of Acacia nilotica are eaten by animals like goat, sheep, cattle, and rats, but the seeds are not digested by animals. Seed germination is greatly stimulated by animal droppings or by direct seeding. By animal droppings, I mean when the animals eat the pods of bubble tree, then the seeds are dropped by the animal. Support for farmers. It's a great source of nitrogen. It has thorny branches, so these thorny branches of bubble are useful as fencing material. The spines are also used as fishing hooks. The trees can also be planted closely along the field boundary as live fence. It's suitable for planting on marginal lands and can survive both drought and flooded conditions. As this is a medicinal plant, it has a subsidy of 50% if you have 50,000 plants in your nursery. And for farming, if you have 100 to 500 trees, you get 50% subsidy. Climate. It is the most important species for afforestation of wastelands. That means in lands where there is no forest cover or there are no trees, then bubble trees can be grown to recover those wastelands. The species is also good for revegetating saline, alkaline, ravine, and waterlogged areas. That means you can get back the nutrients of the soil by growing the bubble tree. When it comes to alkalinity, that means the pH of the soil is more than 7, due to which the soil becomes deficient of nutrients. And ravine is a place, it's a valley wherein it's surrounded by mountains and hills, and then due to large flow of water, the soil erosion takes place. And when I say waterlogged, that means there is huge amount of water flowing, due to which the water gets logged. And when it comes to black soil is also called as black cotton soil because it is suitable for growing cotton. Also, black cotton soil is suitable for growing other plants like jowar, peanuts. Ecosia nilotica leaf litter decomposes easily, so that's why it cycles organic matter in the soils where planted, and it is suitable in agroforestry systems. However, what is agroforestry systems? It's a system wherein you can grow a large amount of trees along with other crops which are suitable for harvesting, or you can also grow in pasture lands surrounding the pasture lands. So afforestation is the establishment of a forest or stand of trees in an area where there was no previous tree cover to increase the carbon level in the soil, avoiding desertification. It is an increasingly sought after method to fight climate concerns as it is known to increase the soil quality. So, afforestation means growing more trees to reduce the impact of desertification. And by growing more trees, we increase the quality of the soil, we get more nutrients into the soil. Climate is a strong light demander, and in severe frost, small seedlings as well as large trees are affected. So that means it, it cannot tolerate severe frost. Medicinal benefits: Babul tree can be used as datun for problems related to teeth or gums. Bleeding gums or ulcers or teeth infection can also be solved. For mouth ulcers and weak gums, you can chew the leaves of babul. It's good for nightfall, white discharge, leukorrhea problems. Consume the fresh leaves or consume 1 to 3 grams of dried babul leaves with mishri over empty stomach in the morning regularly. Now let's see what's the difference between kikar, babul and vilayati kikar, which is an invasive breed. Babul tree, if a kikar has got thorns which is white in color. Vilayati kikar, the thorn is brown in color. Kikar is large and has big canopy, whereas Vilayati kikar is a small tree like a shrub. Babul is native to India, whereas Vilayati kikar is not native to India. So these are some of the YouTube channels I've gone through to get the information, as well as also I've looked for some of the books. So the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Thank you.